Hey there, good evening, and welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show that's dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're back at the Great Prog War. This is battle number 8, which features two notable groups. One called Eloy. I have about 4 of their albums. Like them all pretty good. And I have 2 from the other band. This is one of them, though. This is Vander Graf Generators Pawn Hearts, I think. Yeah, Pawn Hearts. That's the name of the album. So that's the battle. Vander Graf Generators Pawn Hearts and Eloy's Oceans. So I'm going to do them in the normal sequence. So we got 2 more prog bands here, although very different bands. Excuse me. Okay, so you got Eloy here, Oceans, from 1977. Very atmospheric, very keyboard-oriented, very synthesizer-oriented. A very spacey prog band. But they're not, for curious sake, they're not really progressive, because I like Eloy a lot, but their albums all pretty much are within the same range. There's not a lot of variation from one album to the other. There are a few songs that are a bit different and more this or more that, but pretty much their albums are consistently within that spacey prog range and have similar sounds. But I don't mind because I like them quite a bit. Their music is very good. Some tracks have a little more Pink Floyd-ish sound to them. Some are a little heavier, some not so heavy, but pretty much all within that range. This particular album has 4 tracks. All pretty solid. I gave them all 6s, except for the final track, which is for... See, Eloy always has one single word for titles on their albums and songs for the most part, like Planets and Oceans and Dawn and so on. You know, that's the type of and their songs are the same. They're usually one wordish. This album's a little different. It has 4 tracks. All of them have different names. The last one is called Atlantis Aging. Boy, I can't even read what I wrote there. Oh, sorry. Atlantis Agony at June the 15th, 8488, 13 p.m. Georgian Earthling time, 1535. That's the title of the song. So they go from one word to this massive length title to the track. And I actually like this song the best on the album. Really, really nice atmospheric keyboards and synthesizers on it. Some good guitar, some good drums, some good bass. Solid song. It moves along nicely and smoothly, as do all of their tracks. Some solid instrumentation on this album. Some nice keyboard solos. Some nice, great kind of atmosphere to all their albums. Very proggy, very spacey at times. They're well known. I think they fit the space rock category perfectly. This album's a pretty strong one too. Their component or their combatant today is the Vander Graf Generator Pawn Hearts, which is well known. I don't like it. I tell you right out, this was not even close. A landslide in favor of Eloy. There were 3 tracks on the Vander Graf Generator I didn't mind. It turns out they were all instrumental, and that's not without good reason. I do not like Peter Hamill's voice. I would rather have headphones on and having a cat scratching on a chalkboard than listen to this guy sing. But it's some pretty strong, heavy tracks with lots of good instrumental on a lot of their instrumental stuff. There's the Panker theme or the Punker theme song from the 7th song on this album. It has some great sax and a great drum bit. I like that quite a bit. My favorite song on the album is probably Dimensions another instrumental, a void sounding like song. I don't know what, it's something about it I like, but for the most part, the instrumentals I like, because as soon as he starts singing, they just lose me. I can't listen to them. Very harsh voice, very harsh music when he's singing as well. So, not the greatest of albums. It could be a good album, but that vocals, I just don't know if I'll ever be able to take that. And this album was released in 1971. The Oceans album was released in 77. Oceans wins this by a landslide. Their album is just smoother, more atmospheric, more space-oriented, lots of good instrumental. And even, Frank Borman's not the greatest vocalist in the world. He's not really that great at all, but he's not irritating either like Peter Hamill is. So I think Eloy cleaned up here. It's the first kind of lopsided victory I've had. And so Vander Graf generator will go back on the shelf, and Eloy will move on to round number 2. So anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. We'll be back tomorrow morning, or tomorrow morning this will come out. We'll be back the following morning with battle number 9. I hope you'll be interested in showing up for that as well. That would be great. And you have yourself a good night, and see you in the morning. Bye.